these distinctions of when you do digital projects without strategy and when you do them with strategy. And I would say that in the first instance, if you embark upon any digital project without a strategic underpinning, you can't see the wood for the trees. It's very difficult to see how it all links together. You end up kind of creating these projects, and in that space, it can be pretty hit and miss. With strategy, you get a bird's eye view of the digital ecosystem. You can kind of see what's going on, and that's so much better for making decisions, right? Without digital strategy, teams tend to work in silos. Now, I've seen this so many times, and I've been party to it myself, unfortunately. People have great ideas, and then they sort of go off and implement stuff, and it doesn't work or it doesn't get accepted, it doesn't get adopted by the rest of the team because people are working in silos. When we work with digital strategy, we find that team and stakeholders, the team and internal stakeholders tend to collaborate. They tend to share ideas because what they're doing is they're working towards an overarching mission. Without strategy, the wrong solutions can get implemented. Again, I've seen this, because there hasn't been enough appropriate thinking up front. The wrong solutions are suggested and they're not tested properly and they get implemented. With digital strategy, more informed decisions are made. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that all those decisions are correct or they don't change. It just means that they're more informed. Without digital strategy, digital projects get done just because. I'm sure you must have seen this. Vanity projects, people just kind of like coming up with ideas for things to do. And that's great. But if it's not underpinned by some strategic thinking, it's going to have minimal impact. And so when you do it with strategy, those projects have a clearer purpose because they link to, a wider reason for being. And finally, without strategy, digital remains a mystery, which I've seen this quite a lot as well. If we're not linking it to a bigger idea, we'll try things, and then sometimes those projects will fall out of favor. They won't have any impact, but we don't know why, and so things just kind of remain a mystery. Whereas with strategy, you've got a much greater chance of your knowledge and confidence in this area expanding because it's just a lot more thought through. And so to give you kind of a top level definition of strategy, this is what we're working with here. I would describe it as a coordinated system of actions and events designed to move an organization towards its overarching vision. I know that sounds pretty clever, but for me, this captures it. It's a coordinated system. So it's not sporadic, it's coordinated. These actions and events take place as part of something bigger. And the purpose of it is to move towards that overarching vision.